To me, an upset special has to be at least plus 150, 180 range. The Ravens are right now. 3 should be like, what is it? Oh, they're 138. I'll give you the upset on that because of power rankings. I think the Ravens are way too low. So are the Eagles are way too low on power rankings. But Felton, I listen, man, if I wasn't a Bills fan, I'd call the Ravens my upset special. It's like, that's blasphemy. You cannot do that as a Bills fan, you know, because I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic that they can pull it out. But I do think, what's the over-under on that game? 51. I think it's going to be the game we thought the Miami game would be. I think that it will be a game where you could probably bet Lamar to score 2 rushing touchdowns. I know, it sucks. I don't love saying that. Allen will probably get you 40 points in that game. I'm going to bet my one. All right, so here's one of my touchdown bets this week. And by the way, I've been talking about Alec Pierce, guys. I'm going to tell you this right now. I picked him up in 2 leagues. Get ahead of it now on free agency. Don't waste a waiver claim on this guy. Don't spend any of your fab budget. If you have a guy like, for example, I had Taysom Hill I picked up like 2 weeks ago. He's done nothing. I'm not optimistic about him. There's no good tight ends. There's no good players on there, especially if you have a keeper league or a dynasty league. Go get this guy for $0 or for a free agency claim. I believe he is going to be a dude that produces this year in fantasy. If I'm wrong, whatever, you can drop him. Only do it if you have space. Don't drop a dude like that you were going to play. I'm going to say this. I did drop wide receiver New England Patriots Jacoby Myers for him in 1 league. I just, with Hoyer coming in and possibly Zappy, who knows? Mac Jones wasn't playing significantly well either. Alec Pierce, I like him. This one numbered out of 99. Going out to the Colts, going to be Steve Hammer. New guy! I know it's not a hit, but since Dougie asked for it, come on. New guy with the first card of the break. And you know what? I probably can't even find the drop now. We'll save it for when he gets a real hit. I don't see it. Shit. I know I have it. Here we go. Garrett Wilson, Lithium. 3 of 3 on the Lithium. What up, Steve? Steve, how'd you get in here, man? Drop the ball in the drop. It's not really a new guy. Like, you got to get a real hit to get the new guy drop. But I'm going to get it ready just in case. I see it. We're going to save it for you, Steve. Here we go for the New York Jets going out to Felton. That is a 3 out of 3. Garrett Wilson, he was my number 1 pick in a dynasty league this year. He is not disappointed yet. Oh, here's another guy I picked up that was available as a free agent in every league. Now, I waited on quarterback this year, so I have a lot of like Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan. I did pick up Zach Wilson. You never know. Out of 54, 2-color Kyle Hamilton for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Matt McGinn. Hey, Steve, it's called a new guy because you're a new guy in the break. We have lots of guys that spectate. That's nothing wrong with that. But when you get a hit, you get the new guy initiation. And speaking of new guy, rookie Hassan Haskins getting some action for the Titans. Jeff Kellington's been on it all day, and all he wants is a effing paper football. But hey, welcome to your first break, Steve. And I will say this: it is a 3 of 3. But it's an Elements 3 of 3. I think these base cards are highly underrated. 2 reasons. A, there are 2 of them in a box. B, there is no retail version of this. And I never see them for sale. Never. Oh, one of my favorite players of all time. Truthfully. Anquan Bolden. This is a 6 out of 27. They call him Hitman. There you go. Hitman Hunter with the Anquan Bolden. There you go. What up?
Yes, Daddy.
There you go, Jamie. They call him Hitman. That is a cool... I told Jason this before. Our vets out of this have been great. Brent Selleck, DeAndre Swift. Brent Selleck was out of 10. The DeAndre Swift was out of 27. This is a nice bold, and the cool thing is, when's the last time you saw a Swift auto? We've seen Selleck from time to time, but Anquan Bolden, when's the last time we saw a Bolden autographed? We don't see Swift very often either since his rookie autos. So bringing back some of these guys we haven't seen. And I did not fix the shot counter because I owed one for the Aaron Donald, so I took it, Zach, but we're going to take another one right now. Y'all have the Bills 76% to 24%. I mean, if you feel that strongly about it, go bet it. If I'm doing it, I'm probably taking the hit on the money line. I'm not betting that game. I'm going to do touchdown combos galore on that game. Galore. He said, send you the DeAndre Swift auto. All right, the next one up is a very interesting one. If you didn't hear, Joey Bosa placed on the non-season ending IR. So I don't know what they call that. It's just the IR, but it's not for the season. They are out. I mean, Herbert's banged up. Keenan Allen's back, but I don't know what's going on there. They lost one of their offensive linemen. So we got Chargers versus the Texans. This is possibly an upset of the week. Right now, it's either the who did I have as the first one? Chicago over the Giants. This one may be my upset special as well. We're marking this one. Chargers and Houston Texans. The line on that game right now is Chargers -5.5. Mark it. I'm taking it. Upset special for the third week out of 4 weeks. I took Houston, Colts, Houston. I'm big on Houston this year, guys. I'm taking it 3 out of 4 weeks. I'm calling Houston my upset. They are +194. I'm not taking the points on it. It has to be a money line to be an upset, in my opinion. You can't take the points. Again, don't put money on it and be like, hey, you told me to take it. I am not a verified gambler or hell, I'm hardly a breaker at this point. Before we open box number 2, I'm going to take our second shot here. Having a fun night, man. It's a release night. We used to do this all the time. It's good to be hanging out with you guys. We'll keep Zach company while he's in the bowels of the United States with the hurricane hitting. I'm maybe a group expert, but I'm not a betting expert. 0-2-1? You got it wrong. I'm 2-1. I got Houston wrong the first week, Houston right the second week, Colts right the third week. Is that the Texans won a game? Didn't they? Texans won on week 2. I thought I got it right. No, they didn't. It was at week 1 they won. I thought they won 1 week. Oh, it was the tie. Okay, so I get. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm 1-1-1 for my picks. It was a tie, so it was a push. I got it. I lost. I'm 1-1-1 on my upsets. I'll drink to that, Chris. I'm 1-1-1 on my picks. Upset specials. Woo! Don't bruh me. Who you bruhing, bruh? I don't miss those, Rich. I don't miss those at all. I don't miss those at all. We got to fix the shot counter. Those, man, I ended up in the hospital from that shit. No joke. Swear to God, the doctor said, pick one. Pick one thing you want to do because you can't do this. You're going to die. I don't know if I told you guys that, right? I woke up. My legs didn't work. I had to crawl to my car. I was scared to death. Terrified. Here it is again. Alec Pierce, number 2. First one was out of 99. Ooh, what's that? The second one is out of 99. You got 2 there for the Colts. Herbert still played pretty well. And Allen's back this week, right? Allen is back this week. Keenan Allen, that is. What is this coming up? Tungsten? Alvin Kamara Tungsten? Out of 74. It's a beautiful color there for the New Orleans Saints going out to David. That literally, Don, that's what it was, but I was a little bit more coherent. That's the best scene in that whole movie. I know a lot of people like it when it's Margot Robbie or whatever, but that scene is the effing best scene with him and Jonah Hill fighting over the phone. Best scene in that whole movie. By far, not even close. Hey, it's a Dak Prescott out of 47. 2 color on this. Player used material. Cocaine. Ludes. He won't put up the numbers we expect. You're talking about Herbert? I worry. That rib injury without rest is very, very hard to recover from. Here we got a Fred Warner Atomic out of 54 going out to the Niners. Josh Long, he went to bed. Wake up. Welcome to the morning, Josh. Good morning. I know you're watching this before you go to work, or at least to recap. I'll say good morning again. Enjoy your coffee and your Atomic out of 54, Fred Warner. There we go for the Niners. And the guy that was drafted before, I almost said Kenny Pickett, but Pickens, before Pickens, was Christian Watson out of 199 for the Green Bay Packers, going out the Friggy Fresh. Whoop. There we go.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yep.
I feel like Dougie's not ready to hang out with me because I'm the dude's like, you want to go do karate in the garage? And I'll get Dougie excited enough that he's like, yep. And I'll play, but all the cool kids peaked in high school. Dougie hates me. Christian Watson. There we go. Love you, Dougie. All right. Let's see what we're going to let the pool go because it's 50-50. We're going to go right in the box 3. There we go. I know you guys are like, speed it up a bit. It's a 5-card a box break. This poor guy that's waited forever to get in the break, he's like, dude, why? I picked this break. I picked this break to get into. Guys, get the votes in. It's 50-50. We can't end the split, and there's 16 votes. We got 24 people in here, which means there's at least, 8 people that did not vote. Go get after it. Gotta close this game out. The vote, Javonte Williams at a 199. Hackett can't hack it with his play call, and he's got to get it figured out. At least we ain't talking food. We can talk food. Dude, ballin' wings and pizza at Hoopla's tonight, the arcade place. I got you, Steve. What's your your favorite drink to make and your least favorite drink to make? And you probably pour mostly beers and stuff, but like the drink when someone orders, you're like, I fucking hate you. I've either made it too much or it's too complicated or you don't look like you should be drinking this. The douchery behind the order. Isaiah Spiller, Xenon out of 54 for the Chargers. Zach McCarthy, there you go. We'll talk some drinks since Jamie wants to switch over to food. And it's still 50-50 with 16 votes. Come on, here we go. Hey, another one for the Denver Broncos. 2 color, 1 color. That is a 1 out of 10. We'll call it an eBay 101 for the Denver Broncos going out to Jen. Jen, we haven't played your drop in so long. I feel like maybe we should do that. That goes out to Jen. Jen, a long timer here. Opened up her own archery business, which is fantastic. Jen's been around a while. Jen's a classic. David Bell, rookie neon, going out of 75 to the Cleveland Browns. Mark Hurd. Mark Hurd, you've been in here before, right? Right? Man, I kind of want to play the new guy drop, but I know Mark Hurd's been around. So we'll just give him another hit since he's been here before. Mark, you've been here for a while, right?
Another one.
You got another one.
And another one. And another one.
Hopefully you keep coming back for another one. Another one. Dude. Dude, this one's pretty cool. Look at Money Williams. Roy Williams, 13 out of 35. The on-card vets on these steel. This is an underrated feature here. Some of these dudes will not sign for much. Like, I mean, when do you see some of these names? So the boys, Seth Anderson. Oh, Mark, you're one of the Florida boys too? Good luck down there, man. And that's just a clean auto. Let me brighten it up a bit in case you can't see it perfectly. It's hard, man. You can't appreciate this card until you see it in person. Roy Money. There you go. I got a notification. I got some weird notification like a second ago, but it didn't pull up. That was weird. All right, real quick while I'm on it, because that was the end of box number 3. Guys, can we get one more vote? I'm not opening box 4 till we get another vote. We got the Chargers and Texans 50-50, which is mind-blowing, but it is my upset of the week, so it doesn't really surprise me. But I'm surprised you guys are on board. And I am going to say it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots left. 6 spots left. So come on, guys. Stay safe, Flow Riders. Before I open box 4, I need to close it. There we go. It's closed. End pool. Don't you dare vote anyone else. Chargers. It's probably safe you guys take that. Again, that is a big upset. They are plus 194. So almost $2 on every dollar. Y'all took the Chargers, but it was close. 52-47 by 1 vote. All right. Next one up, we're going to hold these for the random. We're going to stop the votes because we'll save one for our randoms here. And here we go. Last box. We're down to 1 shot. We'll save that also for the next break as well. Isn't it crazy, though? Like the shit everyone will fight about on a regular basis. Like, we'll fight it, like, over the dumbest shit. We'll fight over shit at the store when it's Black Friday or shopping. We'll fight for the dumbest reasons. We'll argue in traffic. We'll do all this shit. And then, like, natural disasters out of our control come our way, and everyone kind of just is like, let's just help each other out. What if we just did that shit all the time? Just did it. We have not. I mean, as far as I know, no, we have not had a case. We had a 1 of 1. So unless a 1 of 1 is considered a case hit, we pulled the hydrogen. So maybe that's how they did it this year. Chris Godwin out of 199. Come on. Are we back? Tell me we're back. Come on, we're back, right? Are we back? Come on, are we back? Hey, let everyone know we're working on getting online again. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to. I can turn the recording off and post both. I'm still recording right now. All right, you guys here? I'm going to give a few minutes in. So the cards never left the screen. We got the recording going. We're going to get the full video posted at the end. So like everything when we post the recording, everything will be seen. But I don't know what happened. I lost internet, but it's up. So I'm going to give people time to get in. I messaged Chris right away on my phone. I was like, hey, let them know. I don't know what the hell happened. So it just stopped working. They didn't like the phone we were having. Oh yeah, you can get your 101 picks back in if you did, but don't change them. Last scene was marking Chargers, didn't see him last box. Yeah, Isaiah Spiller. I'll do a quick recap while we're waiting for people. This is the last box. So this is still the last card we pulled on camera. And again, we are still recording. So the full stream is recorded. We'll put that live up on the site or on the page so you can watch it. You can go to the point where the internet cut out, but it won't cut out on the recording. That's is why we do that. And this is exactly why I will not do Whatnot. Whatnot doesn't record shit. So like if they cut out, they cut out. When I first got, real quick while I'm waiting for people to get back in, when I first got into breaking, there were people that did the breaks and then sent you their cards. Like it was very uncommon, but there were guys that did the breaks as recordings and then posted the recording, or it would cut out for like 4 minutes. Like, sorry, we don't have a recording. But now, like, you have to have a recording, in my opinion. So we'll post a full recording. Anyhow, real quick, where we're at before we do box 4. We had the Spiller, Williams, Kamara, Pierce, Wilson, and Pierce. We'll do a full recap at the end, too. We have Williams, Prescott, and Hamilton. And then Roy Money, David Bell, Christian Watson, Fred Warner, and Hassan Haskins, and then of course the Bolden, and then we're on box 4. We'll do a full recap at the end, but I want to give people a chance to get back in. Chris Godwin out of 199, and again we'll do the full video where there was no laps or anything like that, so you all get to see that at the end. But get your 101 picks back in if you didn't. We can always see that back on YouTube as well. And here we go, Cobalt, Russell Wilson out of 27. Man, I'll tell you what, Seahawks fans have to be kind of like Scott's in here. Scott, be honest for a minute. How are you feeling about the whole Wilson thing? Are you just kind of like, this is funny? Are you kind of just like happy about it a little bit? He's confident. He's cool as a cucumber. And he's just like, we're fine. We're getting used to this. This is part of the offense. We'll be okay. Gino has better numbers. Yeah, except for record. Jahan Dotson. This guy. I hope they suck so we get better picks. Oh, because like you get their draft picks. So yeah, that makes sense. So you want him to do bad, not because you hate Russell Wilson, but by you guys beating him, that improves your draft pick. That's kind of funny. That was a big game that I didn't realize that. Dotson out of 75. Dotson is dope, Zach. He's good. Penn State boy right there. Here we go. Another Niners hit. 1 out of 20. We got a Warner and a Willis. The Niners are what's up, man. Josh Long probably should have stayed up. Jeepers creepers.
Bruh.
There he is. Patrick Willis for the 49ers.
He's on fire!
All right, last card of the break. But listen, don't go anywhere because we do have the paper football to give away and 2 $5 hitless credits. All right, who has them? They call him Mellow. Tyquan Thornton, numbered out of 199. So Desmond Ridder was probably our best rookie auto out of this. But we did have a ton of nice vets, including a Brent Selleck, Anquan Bolden, DeAndre Swift, all numbered to 27 or less. We had a 101 Aaron Donald. It was a vet case for sure. Tyquan Thornton out of 199 for the New England Patriots, going out to Jason Mello. There we go, 1 of 1. It's a 1 of 1, right? It does look like that. You both typed that? You've seen this today, haven't you? The case hit must have been the Donald 1 of 1. I mean, it does say on the side of the box. That's Earth, Wind. Ultra rare Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water inserts. I mean, unless when I'm sorting, I see that there was an Earth, Wind, Fire. They might not be one per case. All his autos are 1 of 1. Is that like a thing going around now? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a recap, but we're also going to give away a paper football and 2 $5 hitless credits. The random teams number 1 is sold out. We have a shot to take at the end too, and luckily we closed that pull out, so we don't have to worry about that. And there are only, if you want to break more tonight, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 spots left in random round 2. Listen, let's fill it. It is, you're making it a thing. Do you hate it, or do you kind of like his auto? Is it because of the 1 and 1? Does it make it a little bit cooler? Here we go. The Russell Wilson Cobalt, Chris Godwin, Isaiah Spiller Xenon, Javonte Williams, Alvin Kamara, a pair of Pierces, and the Lithium 3 of 3, Garrett Wilson. Actually, a really nice card for the Jets there, Felton. We have the Jahan Dotson out of Penn State, having a decent year, decent rookie season. The way the wide receivers are playing, I feel like one of those guys have to win it. This is going to go out to Zach McCarthy and the Washington Commanders. We also had Javonte Williams out of 10 going to This Girl Is on Fire. Kind of nailed that a little bit. Dak Prescott 2 color going out to the Dallas Cowboys. That's Mr. Anderson. Who said, I don't care really? I believe you, Scott. Kyle Hamilton for the Baltimore Ravens. McGinn. And then RPS 101, Tyquan Thornton, New England Patriots. Mello, it's not really a 101. That's a Scott thing. Kind of like $7. Take it up with him. Atomic, Patrick Willis for the San Francisco 49ers. Good morning, Josh, because I know you're watching this while you're getting up. Roy Williams, Roy Money for the Dallas Cowboys. To me, that's the coolest auto of the break. Maybe not the most valuable, but you don't see him often. Set that up to the top. And then David Bell for the Cleveland Browns. Mark, have you heard? Good luck down there, Mark. 7 of 7 is still eBay 101. Amen. Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers going out to Fresh to Death. I'm excited to rip Immaculate. And then another one for Josh. Double shot of Espresso for you in the morning long. That's out of 54. Jersey number card. And then Hassan Haskin for the Tennessee Titans going out to Mr. Kellington. We'll get pictures of this whole case put up tomorrow. And then I don't know what I like more, the Roy Money or the Anquan Bolden for the Arizona Cardinals. Either way, 2 nice on-card steel signatures, 1 out of 35, 1 out of 27. And that's what I'm saying. These cards are short print. That's the highest they go on these. So it's not like there's a ton of them out there. Before I go live for the random, I'm going to get the video of this posted up, only because I don't want to have any discrepancies like, hey, he went, because they're, again, Elements and Immaculate, that stuff scares me. That's why we do recordings. I don't mind if they're sealed packs. Excuse me, I get the hiccups. I don't mind if they're sealed packs. I hate having a single pack open and then we go off. So that's why we record. We'll get that whole thing posted up for you guys. First things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. Good luck to everybody. Yeah, you're not wrong. And guess what's crazy about those? They get random to everybody. Unless we do PYT. Had to sing it because that's good news. You always sing good news. But yeah, if we do PYT, we will sell an NIL spot. Someone came to me today, I won't say who, but another breaker, and said that's the Seahawks and the Eagles getting $5 credit. It's going to be John Weston and Troy Achenbrat getting $5 credit each. Said, how do I price it out? There's NIL guys. And I said, you have to, again, I always say, go off your total dollars. Don't up that. But that might mean a team like the Panthers get a little bit cheaper. Now that it is what it is. It's you can take a couple dollars off a team. For example, for me, although I feel like the Panthers are a good buy with what they are, they seem to feel a little bit slower with us. So we'll knock a couple dollars off of Panthers. We'll add a couple dollars for an NIL spot. I like that. Now someone says, hey, I didn't want to pay X amount for the Panthers, but they're 35 now instead of 40. I'll buy them now. But now the NIL spot's just hypothetically $5. That's how I like to operate it. We're just spreading the money out. It's the same total dollars. I just like to tell you guys the way my thought process works. It's not like we add money. We have a set dollar we go after. Patriots getting the paper football. That's going to be Jason Mello. 2 left in break. Go fill her up. I would like to random it before we go live for round 1. Here we go, Jason Mello. I'll do what Cohen does when I tell him to close his eyes. The Chiefs! They're not playing in Tampa this week. I don't know where they decided that yet, but so Jason Mello, he does not have one for this week. Going to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for another break, another shot, another pick'em. I love you guys. I mean that. Let me get the video posted so if anyone has any questions, they can see the full video. Oh, they're playing in Minneapolis. Oh, yeah. Hey. Cool, man. Dude, someone sent me a Chris Berman video today. I got to post it to the page. All right, I'm going to post the video to the page once the break fills. Let me get the video posted. Let me clean this up. Get ready for random round 1. Random round 2 up after payments are in. We'll be live. Let's call it 10:30, guys. I'm going to work. Don't you know? I'm going to work really quick. Honestly, I'm going to focus, and we'll try to be live by 10:30, all right? Deuces.